Why is you asking me for $20,000?
I have a very distinctive conversation with every single one of my clients. Every woman that I work with has a bright future. And my job is to prepare her for the future that lies ahead for her the best way that I possibly can through sharing my knowledge, right? And I always have a very distinctive conversation with them so that they are aware and at least have a little bit of something in their pocket as they move forward. And that is the relationship between the people around them and their money. And if a woman is not prepared for the shifts that will happen as she becomes more successful and as she makes more money in relationship to the people around her, she can find herself in a very interesting situation. One, if you are someone who's making money and your community does not evolve to reflect where you are and where you're going, it's going to be a really hard time balancing what's happening around you and the people around you and the relationship with the people around you in relationship to your money. One, people should not know how much money you have, how much money you make. That's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. And I know it gets exciting. You want to share because it's a beautiful thing to experience, but you really have to keep that close and dear to your heart for a multitude of reasons. One is money is energy, and you don't want nobody messing with your money energy. All right? One. Two, you your community, the people around you will evolve, and hopefully they will. And you want to be surrounded by people that you can have conversations that maybe you may need some support or advice around money one day. And you want to be surrounded by people who can have those conversations with you in a way that is very much on your level and understanding without jealousy and biasness. And that can't happen when you're surrounded by people who don't know what it's like to have the same money that you have in your bank account. You will experience jealousy. It will be really hard to function in that, right? Another thing is when you are the person in your community that has the most money, you are the one people are asking for things from, and you're the one that's constantly giving. And people around you are not able to be there for you in the same way that you might need them to be there for you. So you're the one that's always giving and being drained, and you don't have an equal level of support, and it gets frustrating. So I just want to share this with you because if you are someone who is growing financially, or if you're someone who has grown financially and you just feel like, man, I really would love to just share this out with the world, um, keep it close and dear to your heart. Keep it close and dear to your heart because people will try to focus on your money and you ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for other people focusing on your money. Be successful, be happy, be great, be prosperous, and keep that close and dear to your heart so that people don't know what you have going on and don't know what to focus their energy on that does not have no business being focused on. A perfect example of this would be the Risa Tisa situation, where people are turning on her now that she is, experiencing prosperous moments, right? Like the alleged amount of money she's making, the car that she's now getting, the trips that she's getting, and people are making it their personal mission to turn people's public perception of her to something different. We saw the same thing with, I think it was Pinky Doll, where as soon as people found out that she was making $10,000 a day, people started to tear her down. Keep your money close and dear to your heart. No one needs to know how much money you make so that you can have some peace in your life and you can continue to prosper and you can build a community that reflects the level in which you are currently living.